is important and how books nourishes and flourish our mind. And I'll tell you that I also want to make a difference this year. Last year wasn't a very good year for me reading wise, because I think I read less than 10 books completely. I read less than 10 books and I wasn't really happy with my reading for last year. But even at that, I'm grateful for the progress I made. But this year, I have decided that I will do things differently. I will ensure that I hit my reading goals for this year and I am not making excuses for myself. That is why I have put in place some habits and systems that would help me read more this year. And I know one or two will stick to you. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Xandraly and I'm the founder of Xandraly. So what is Xandraly? Xandraly is a community of readers. We are not just a community of readers. We create content to cater to readers' reading needs. We help readers on their reading journey by creating practical and fun content just like this one to help readers read more and hit their reading goals. If this sounds exciting to you, consider subscribing, following us on our other social media platforms, especially on Instagram and TikTok, and also join our reading community with the link in the description of this video. Thank you for sticking around, and I say a big thank you to our returning subscribers. You have always been with us. Thank you for watching this video, and I know this video will surely be worth your time, so ensure to stick to the end and watch me uncover all my old secrets. But now I'm reading more and I plan to read more this year. So as I stated at the beginning, last year wasn't a very good one for me, and this year I have been implementing some strategies that I'm using and they are really working magic. So what is the first thing I do to read more? First of all, I carry a book with me wherever I go. If I can't carry a physical book and the ebook is always on my phone, I have a book with me wherever I go, so that whenever I get free time, I just pick up my book or pick out my phone and I start reading. I start reading and it's like killing two birds with one stone. I am not wasting my time and I'm adding to my intellectual capabilities and reading. Another thing I do is to set goals for each day. Goals of how many chapters of books I want to read or how many pages of book I want to read. Though yes, sometimes I might not hit the goal, but at least know that the next day will be better and I stick around and ensure to follow through with my goal the next day. Another thing I do anytime I wake up in the morning, I read at least 2 pages of the book I'm reading, especially if it's non-fiction book or a self-help book. I ensure to read 2 pages because while reading my self-help book, I like making notes and reflecting. So waking up and doing that that morning just sets the tone and the mood. I get to apply what I'm reading in a deeper level by taking notes, and I get to understand the concept perfectly. So yeah, 2 pages early in the morning won't do you no harm. It won't make you miss out on your appointment or something. It's just 2 pages and it has been working magic for me. And reading that 2 pages also keeps your mind that, okay, yes, I have something I'm reading, and you look forward to reading that book maybe later in the day to continue where you stopped and see how you can make progress with that book. The third thing I'm doing, and which I think is very important, very, very important, is that I read books that interest me. Whether it's a non-fiction book or it's a fiction book, I take time to pick out books that I know that really interest me and they keep me engaged for a while. That has really been working like magic. It has been working fire. Like when I pick out a book, first of all, before I pick out a book, I take time to go through recommendations and go through reviews about the book, hear what people say. So if a book really interests me, or whether I'm also facing a problem or I'm trying to tackle a challenge and I find a book that really speaks to that problem, I stay with the book until I finish it. So yeah, ensure to pick out books that interest you when you are reading, because that is the only way that you're always thinking about the book, you want to go back to that book and finish it. Whether it's a story, you want to enjoy the story and know how it ends. You're always in a suspense and you just want to yeah, just want to dive into that book and enjoy it. So pick out a book that interests you. I pick out a book that interests me. That should do the magic. Another thing I do is related to the number 3 tip is that I sleep with my book. I keep my book close to my bed. That way I am seeing the book and it's looking at me. I know that, oh, I have to read this book. I have to follow up with this book. Because when the book is not in where you can easily see it, you can easily forget that you're even reading a book. So keeping a book close to you, keeping it where you can easily see it and pick it up is a very good tip for you to read more. They don't just serve as reminder, they help you remember your goal of reading. Also, if it's ebooks you're into, I have this app, Bookmori, which sends me notification every day about reading. So if you are reading an ebook, set notification on how to, constant reminder for you to read, to give you constant reminder on your book and ensure you stick with the book. Another thing I do is that I limit digital distraction. Though most of the books I read are ebooks, but that I'm reading on my phone. So most of my social media notification, I turned them off. And when I'm reading, I turn on my do not disturb so that I know that I'm just with my book and nothing can distract me from my book. So whenever you want to read, create a distraction-free environment, just somewhere that you and your book, you are together, just like a safe sanctuary, a safe haven for your books. So that is very important. This is my most important tip. I am human being, I can make mistakes, or life can tend to get in the way and I might not read for that day. I know I can fall short with reading for that day, but what do I do to pick up myself back? Even if I miss reading this today, I would continue the next day. Yes, we can fall short, we can miss a book, things could come up and you would maybe miss a book for that day. So you will not you will not say that because I missed reading today, I will not read again. You pick up yourself the next day. Even that next day, you can have more time that help you read 2 times more than what you read to cover up for the day you missed. So pick yourself up whenever you feel you didn't read. That is what you didn't read up to your expectation or whatever. That is what I do. I know I am human. I know I make mistakes. I know that things can come in my way. But reading is non-negotiable. Reading is important. Life goes on. So I pick up myself and I continue enjoying my book. So another one important thing that I hope to do this year is to create a date with me and my book. I think if I could do this even once in 2 weeks or twice in a month, to just pick up a day, set up a cozy spot for me and my book. Just me and a book date. Yes, a book date is something I look forward to doing more this year, where I just pick up. It could be the entire day, it could be the entire evening, where I just decide to spend time with my book, create a cozy environment, or go out in the nature and just spend time with books. What other form of self-care can you do aside that one? That alone is showing that you love spending time with yourself and you love adding value to yourself and you love improving on yourself. You love spending time with books. What other interesting way would you like to spend your time? So reading is important. So let us make it an important part of our day. With this action and strategies that fly in that, I'm sure you have found ways you can make reading easier for you. You have found ways to build reading into your system, because reading for us this year is number 1. We should see how to improve and grow all round. So take note of the strategies or the tips I talked about that resonate with you and apply them. Once you apply them and you start seeing results, please let me know. Pick out any tips or strategy that I mentioned in this video that stick out to you and apply them to your daily routine. And I trust that you will see transformation in your reading journey. So please, let's make 2025 that year of fulfillment, that year of reading more, that year of doing more, that year of stretching ourselves beyond our limit. Thank you for watching. And which tips that I've said in this video that you'll be implementing, or which other tip that you yourself use to read more that I didn't explore? I'm also looking for more ways to make reading a huge part of my life and read more this year. Please share with us in the comments. I'm sure other readers like you are looking to learn from you. Let's make this an engaging conversation. Please, thank you for watching till now, and if you have not subscribed, I am begging, please hit the subscribe button. A whole lot go into producing videos like this, and your subscribe and your like would go a long way. Ensure to share this video with your friends who are struggling with reading, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye.